So, it may shock you, but the truth and the reality is the people that work in the porn industry are more spiritual than the actual people that are in an ashram or working as a monk. This is the reason why. So, if you look at a person that's on a spiritual path, right? Over time, they may drop everything from their material life existence and so forth, and they may create unknowingly and unconsciously, they start to create a spiritualized ego, a spiritualized identity. And this can be very strong on the body. It can be a very strong identification on the body that I am this body, and therefore I live and carry my life in a certain way, keeping this body in a preserved kind of state. Yes, there can be some benefits to that. The person that's in the porn industry, that's doing all this nude stuff online and things like that, they have already went through a complete dropping of their identity, their stronghold identity that is built very strongly within themselves. And that identity itself, because it's kind of weak, it allows for a spiritual awakening to happen much sooner because they're doing it maybe in front of a public eye and things like that. So a person that's not really doing those kinds of things have a much stronger identity of their body than that person. Now, the point of the video is not that, a person that's not in that type of industry should just go join that industry. The point of the video is to notice that the identity, when I refer to as I, me, my, all of those attachments to the false I that has been created, notice that, because that is what needs to drop. When that actually drops, that is the first level, besides the internal nature of dropping of the mental impressions, the samskaras and things like that, which can be worked on over time. But the identity with the body itself, the ego identity, that I am this type of person, I am that kind of way of living. It can also happen in the other direction of that type of industry, but it seems to be much more less